Listen, if you are here, if you are available, if you are everybody out there watching right now, that you know this is a special event. I think this is kind of this is the first, and it happens on my show. It's the first in history that Jazzinc has not only put out one pre-order, not two, pre-orders. We're doing multiples today. So I hope you guys are excited. Number one. I know this is basically some of the most anticipated material. Number two, I know that you were sitting back buzzing over this. Number three, I know you were happy to basically see Joost. Number four, I know some of y'all need some therapeutic relaxation, so I got my therapist Press X on here with us. Number five, so we're gonna actually get to this business, man. Here is the event. This is the special event. Everybody's been waiting for it. This is the pre-order event for Jazzinc. We got the animated series Batman. We got the Tumbler, and we got the most anticipated piece from a lot of people when it comes to that Penguin. We got a lot of SKUs going on, and we got the man himself that's going to be here talking about it in just a few moments. So we're going to get the ball rolling. Do me a favor while you're watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what's going on over here. I know, Philly, you are in the building right now. I know you're watching. Philly, you're out there, so we see you. Now, before we bring the man of the hour in, I got to bring in another individual. Like I said, my therapist. We got Press X in the building, bro. What's going on, man? You excited, bro? Is it exciting times right now?
Burn, baby, burn. Yes. Yes, I'm excited for this. Batman fans, Bat fans, we're eating good right now.
Yes.
We're eating so good right now, and I can't wait. That Danny DeVito Penguin is something I never thought I'd see. And then we also, on top of that, the tumblers look amazing. And then Batman the Animated Series. So it's like pick one. Pick all three.
Pick one. Like you gotta pick. Like take your pick.
Take your pick, but there's a lot to choose from, and all the options look fantastic. So I can't wait to see what everyone gets, but I also can't wait to see what else is on the way, because there's maybe
we're gonna be talking to the man, because he always shows up with something. He always got something to talk about, man. But we're gonna get to that in just a second. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, this wouldn't be a show, and it wouldn't be the show that it's supposed to be without the man of the hour, the guy who's basically doing the Lord's work. Now, I had a whole dissertation prepared, but we ain't gonna get to. Listen, we're talking about the man who gave us the 89 Batmobile. He gave us the 2022. Like, this man is giving us it. Yo, if you like the classics, he got it. There's nothing that this man can't do. Like, I actually think he can create my mom's 1966 vintage vehicle, because that's how good he is. We're talking about the one and only, man. Joost, we got you in the building, bro. What is going on with you, man?
How can I not smile after something like that? Well, I'm doing your mom's car next, is what
I will take two. I will take two.
I think so.
Yes, please.
I think so, bro. I think you are. You might be.
Cool. We're gonna do I remember that Pimp Your Ride with on MTV.
Just
Pimp Your Mom's Ride.
Just show up at the door. Hey, Miss Rockwell. So I heard that. Oh man, thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for this event. It's going to be something special, incredible. I mean, bro, all right, before and I know there's going to be a lot of questions to people. What made you? I mean, you said, all right, well, let's just do it all at once. What was the deciding factor to that right now? Because this is an event, bro. Like, this is the event to top all events.
Yeah.
Like, what made you? What brought you to this point?
Yeah. So I've been wondering that myself this week, working on 13 SKUs at the same time, I have to say. But so it was because for the Tumbler, we've been working on that, getting that started since September. but finding one, getting access to one, getting that approved by Warner Brothers, scanning it, moving it, that just took longer and longer. Because I was ready to launch the Tumbler Q4 last year, right?
Yeah.
And it just kept being pushed back, and then we got closer and closer to the other twos, and we were like, yeah, well, we could do one launch every 2 weeks or something, but who's going to show up after the third one? Like, hey guys, we're here again. So basically we're just like, roll the dice. Some people thought we were crazy, but you know what, if you haven't tried, don't know if it's going to work. So that's why we're here today. 13 different options to choose from. Let's see how that goes.
13 different options to choose from. Like, how does that sound, bro? Like, no one or two. It's like we talking about 13 different options. Hey, X, not a game, not the game I live. We talking about practice, but this is you know what I mean, bro? Like 13 different SKUs. Like, how does that even sound? Like, how does that even work, man? Like, that's but you're making it work. Now, if I understand, like right now, bro, it's live. Like,
my wife's in the other office, and she's just posted everything live. Honey, did you get it all? Yeah, it's supposed to be live now. So
everything is live.
Yeah. And so we've got Kit from 16 Kit, who's also it's midnight there in Hong Kong.
Yes, the links are in the chat.
There she goes. There she goes. So the links. Hey, how are
I put the links in the chat. I don't know if you can see them, but they're there.
I think we can.
13. That's a lot of work.
13 links are in the chat. So if you are looking for it, like, come on, man. Like, yes, they are there. So make sure that you basically go through. Again, we got 16 Kit. And we also got what is it? Spec Fiction.
Yeah.
Two places where you can actually get them for right now. So make sure if you're looking for them, you see the balloons that's there.
Yeah,
Hey, 13 is a number to celebrate when it comes to SKUs.
Bro, 13, like you get rock star status on that, bro. Like when you see that happen,
wow,
you get rock star status. So
that is cool. That was cool.
Yeah, so definitely we are excited about it. And I know a lot of people have questions, bro, but again, this is something that I think you broke the mold with that. Tell me, here's the thing, bro, and I want to talk now before we do, like I said, I always do this each and every week, just so people are pretty much aware. Now we know we have 16 Kit, where you can actually get this piece from it. As a matter of fact, let me go over here really quick, man. I want to pull this up. Real quick, just so we know, and everybody's basically aware of where you can actually go to get a lot of these pieces from. Give me just a second here because I'm pulling it up. I have Kit's site in front of me now because I want them to see again where they can actually go and get it, man. Let me see here. If I'm up on the main page,
I'm waiting for confirmation from Kit, by the way.
Okay. I know basically, let me see. Terrace Impact, apply the orders on. I don't know. I don't know if it's now, is he blocking? It can't be. I don't think he is because I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, well, he's alone. It's midnight doing 13 pages. I don't know. I hope he will have them soon. I will let you know as soon as I have confirmation.
Okay. So basically we are working on Kit, but other than that, we also have Spec Fiction. So I'll pull that up as well. Give me a second here. I'm pulling up Specs Shop as well. So we can get over there. Hold on. Says we definitely want to actually have that in here as an option. But again, we got two different places right now, and I know you said you've been communicating with them about the options. So they're pretty much aware, and everybody's aware of where you can actually get those pieces. Let's go. Like, just definitely make it happen, man. Like, I mean, so tell me, like, when it comes in X, like, why I'm searching. Did you have any questions for Joost in this space, man?
Ooh, I mean, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with the 92 Penguin? Do we want to start with the Tumbler? Do we want to start with Batman the Animated Series? I know that you let's start with Batman the Animated Series. Actually, no. Let's start with 92 Penguin, because that's the one. This has been a dream come true. And tell me, what was the progression from having the idea out there to actually realizing it and actually making it, actually realizing you could actually pull this off? Was it after you secured, the Michelle Pfeiffer, and made that happen, or was this something that it was just a done deal from the get-go?
Well, so it started. It was thanks to Michelle and the fact that she was on board, because for a minute there, Danny wasn't doing approving any. So basically, like Jack Nicholson is now, we've also asked Jack, and he's not approving anything for Warner Brothers anymore. Apparently, I heard that today. Yeah, and so that the same thing was with Danny DeVito for a while, where the rumor was he wasn't. Well, that was actually the first thing that people said to me when I signed, because I wanted to do. I love the Keaton verse, or the 89 and 92 movies, and I wanted to do all those characters basically, and they were like, yeah, well, we know from experience Danny DeVito is not going to happen. So, and we're talking 2-3 years ago when we were first talking about figures with Warner Brothers, when things were going well on the vehicles. So it's been that long, actually, now that I think about it. And then we got Michelle on board last year for Catwoman, and then of course, now that we've finally made some stuff and we can show them this is what it's going to look like, and that's when we got approval from Danny DeVito. And you know what, Lael? Let's start with the first bit of news here. We also got word this week that Linda Carter is on board for the official.
No, stop.
making dreams come true. That's what I said. That's what I said. Really?
Yep.
Really?
And
wait a minute. I gotta solo you on that one. I gotta solo. Are y'all say that again, so people who are just tuning in, let them know, bro.
Wonder Woman, 70s Wonder Woman Linda Carter is a go. Linda has approved, and we're talking to her about doing a signature edition. I mean, we got Paul Dini, creator of Harley Quinn, writer and producer on the animated series, to do the signature edition for the animated Batman, and now we're talking to Julie Newmar doing a signature edition for the 1966 Catwoman that's launching sometime this summer. And then after that, in fall, Linda Carter Wonder Woman, possibly with a signature edition. So that hasn't been confirmed yet. But we're in talks. But the figure is coming regardless. The Wonder Woman. Actually, we're already working on the design for the costume, and Sean is already working on the head sculpt and the custom body. So I love that. Yeah.
Do y'all? I hope you're out there hearing this, man. For real. Please. Please. You don't understand, bro. Like, we have been, and I'm pretty sure you shout out to everybody out there in the chat who are equally excited about this news, bro. I mean, that's definitely something that's incredible. For you to say that, and let me ask you a question too, since we're talking about that. Has it been, and does this explain why it's been hard for some, licensors who actually has the, the license for, the projects and to do these 1/6 scale figures? Is it like a hard thing, or is it just like the question hasn't been asked, or is it that she hasn't been approached? Like what's with it?
Well, she is. I love. She's very hands-on. So the thing is, when you ask for approval, you can show what you've done in the past for others, but you don't have a full prototype ready because you don't know if you have approval. So it's a chicken and the egg situation, a catch-22, where you can't start until until you have the approval, but you have to show something.
Got you.
And so one of the things we showed her is Sean had done like a sculpt in like a Greek garb a long time ago. That was one of the things we did in the presentation to show what we can do and the detail and the accuracy. And that's what led to the initial rejection from Linda Carter, because she and the team were like, "Yeah, sorry, but she never wore that outfit."
Oh, okay.
And we're like, okay. This is just to show you the level of detail, and we're going for it. But this is what it's going to look like. And so we did some more mock-up work, and Sean did his amazing thing. But yeah, that's been going back and forth a bit. And so and the same for Julie Newmar, by the way. So she's also very critical. She wants to see progress on our Catwoman. So I've shown you, I put some pictures in the folder that I shared with you.
Yeah. I actually have those here now. I want to open up real quick because you did
not wait for that Catwoman. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think I got some here now. I want to kind of go into you looking at the head sculpt.
Yeah. So it's already with Viola for the first print, paint and herring to have something to show to Julie to see if she's on board with doing a signature edition like we did with Burt Ward for the Bat Cycle.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, with the separate ears and then the separate mask, and of course then herring and all that sort of thing. So
sculpted or rooted for the hair?
We're trying rooted first.
Okay.
Because I think that's most popular, right?
Yeah. Rooted is definitely, especially right now, rooted is most popular. I mean, sculpted has been pretty good, but rooted is the most popular for now. Like everybody going after like the rooted versions.
Yeah. So, and the problem with the Catwoman is there's a very specific hairstyle around those ears, and I don't know if that's factory repeatable. So we might have to do a hybrid. But and I think we've discussed this in the past in some kind of stream anyway. That people were saying, if you look at the Qui-Gon Jinn with the rooted hair, that basically just limits articulation all directions. So
with the sculpted, you can't really move it around. It's limiting. Any type of sculpted figure that we get, based on how they do it with the sculpted hair, it limits the articulation in the neck. You can't really turn it as much. They've tried to change that with light, giving it more of like a lighter material when it comes to the hair itself. So it's not like that solid, hard plastic. It's more like rubberized and flexible. So it moves, but even still, it takes away from that level of realism. So
yeah, I agree. So with regards to basically all female figures and no, basically all figures, we're going to do rooted. You've seen it on the Penguin, but to be honest, it is what makes these figures cost as much as they do. I mean, so basically $299 for the standard sewer and mayor penguins. Just to give you an idea, the head sculpts alone, those are basically all artisan. So it's all hand painted. It's all separate. It's rolling eyes, and it's got many different colors of hair that need to be haired manually. So the price of a head sculpt alone is $100 in these figures.
Wow.
And so
look at these, man. Oh my god.
The hairline, you got the hairline just right on this figure. Like if you look like top down, it's uncanny.
Yeah, like definitely. Real quick though, let me give a shout out to these because we got a couple super chats here. We got Jay, our guy, brother cousins. He said, first shout out to the great panel. Yo, thank you for the work that you do. Keep dropping classics. Stay classy, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
definitely
much.
Appreciate that. We got a $5 super chat by my man Webbs Love 1122. Hello, Yost. Always good to see you. I can't wait to get this penguin figure, assuming I will still need to go through 1/6 kit. Congrats. Definitely thank you there. I think we got another one down here. We got Web Love again. He said, how big is the sewer diorama piece for the deluxe?
So the sewer diorama piece is for the 2-pack alone. So any all of the dioramas. And I don't know from memory. I would say it was designed to just fit inside a detolf cabinet, so that would make it, and you got to help me here because I can do centimeters, so like 30, maximum 39 centimeters wide, probably 38. Oh, we got Doggy Dog Andy here, who did the design for the diorama. He's in the chat. So Andy,
Oh, really?
If you're still listening, if you could share the sizes. So he designed it so that it fits inside a detolf, so that would make it maximum 39 wide, 29 deep, and about 38 high at maximum. Yeah, it's exactly the width of a detolf. There you go, Doggy Doc Designs. So
okay, so it's okay, good.
Yeah, so it's the work of the whole team, right? So it's Andy, Doggy Doc, it's Sean, it's Viola, and G-Wiz Customs, of course, Blow. He's also yeah. So it's not 19 deep though. Good. Yeah. So it'll fit in a detolf. Yeah. I think there's a picture of the whole diorama somewhere in the 2-pack folder.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull that up here in just a second. We got my man Chicken Fajita Stepping coming through. Can't wait to pick up the Penguin Batman today. Now all we need is Zoe Kravitz Catwoman and I can die happy. Yo, fingers crossed I will buy 2. Thank you for that. Another super chat. With companies like Inart having QC issues with their rooted hair, how do you plan to handle any potential issues? What preventive measures can you take?
Yeah, so we've got an American QC company that's been working for us for the last 6 months now. That's basically in China for basic production. Then we do, of course, the QC for the Netherlands over here, and they will literally check every single piece and every single sculpt. So it's an external QC company that came highly recommended by Warner Brothers, and they have like 25 years experience in the collectible industry. So I'm pretty confident. But it's QC issues are never 100%. You're always going to have some, right? So we're somewhere around the 2 to 3% range, which is quite low because in the collectibles industry, like the Switch watch industry, usually it's around 5%, and I've heard for statues it's like 15% is what Todd from Spec Fiction told me. So for those 2% that would have an issue, it's about how you deal with it, and that's where our reputation for customer service comes in. If you got a big QC issue, you'll just get a replacement piece. So there you go.
Definitely, man.
By the way, to answer somebody, the Tumbler is not visible on kit yet. He's only doing the figures. So if you want the Tumbler, you can just order that from our own website. We can sell and distribute to vehicles worldwide. So 12-inch Moose Stream, if you're wondering.
Yeah. So basically, okay. So for the Tumbler, you can get that. So he's just doing the actual figures, but if you're looking for the Tumbler, you can go through Jazzinc site.
Yeah, it's same for if you want the Penguin Army, that's an accessory, not a figure. So you can get the Penguin Army, those 3 penguins with the armor and everything. You can get that from our site as well. If you want.
I love that you price those so easy to army build those, because they look amazing, by the way. The Penguin Commandos. But the fact that you can army build those, it's fantastic. I love the fact that you price those just right, because you definitely 3, 6, 9, 12. The sky's the limit.
Somebody on the in the group had calculated that if you wanted to do what was on screen, you'd need 60 or something. So you need
well, yeah. I'm not going to buy 60, but I will buy. Well, actually, I don't know. Never say never. I may end up buying 60 Penguin Commandos, but if you've got them, let's see.
Yeah. And so for somebody asking, yes. So if you buy the 2-pack, everything is included. So you're getting the Sewer DX version, you're getting the Mayor DX version, you're getting the Diorama, and you're getting the whole the Penguin Army SKU all in one, basically. So if you make the calculation, that basically makes the Diorama free. So
that is a full meal, sir.
Yeah, the box is going to be huge too for the 2-pack. I mean, you've got 2 figures 4 head sculpts, 3 umbrellas. You've got a full Detolf sized diorama. You've got all the penguin army. You've got all the separate pieces, like the seal box, like the fish, like the podium with the microphones. You've got oh man, it's so much. Yeah.
And this is the draw right here, bro.
I absolutely love that.
That's the draw right there. Like, people have been wanting that, and that has definitely been the question. So to have this, and I know a lot of people will go after this penguin army, it just makes so much sense, man. And again, going back here, because you were talking about, bro, I honestly, and I have to say, Yos, and I was just completely naive when you were talking about this and you mentioned it. I forgot that you said that you were doing all 3 versions of the Tumbler. I forgot all about that, bro. Like, again, I was so focused on just, the main stealth, all black, that I didn't, it completely, just lost my mind. It was gone.
I was like, this man is insane. He's doing 3 tumblers.
Like 3 actual tumblers, bro.
What I'm hoping is, if we get enough support, we will actually do a 4th. So basically, there are 4 tumblers. You've got the black stealth one. You've got the camo version of that same basic design. Then you've got this, which is the Canon version.
Yeah, the Canon version is amazing, bro.
Yeah, I love that, with the turret on top. But that's basically whole top half, completely new design, all different molds, completely different vehicle.
The light up feature.
And there's so much to do in the interior as well. And we're going to do sound and smoke, of course. Remote control, DC powered, sound, smoke, lights, interior, exterior. There's so much detailing to do in the cockpit. That very cool chair. There's the padding around, which I hope to do like in soft material. And then if you get the stealth version, if you pre-order now, I can guarantee you'll get the sitting Nolan, Christian Bale, Batman Begins Batman as included in that price.
Wow, bro. Like X said at the very beginning, Batman fans are eating good right now, bro. Like,
it's a full meal, and
it's a full meal, and you are definitely eating good, man, in this aspect of it, because people are extremely excited. We got another super chat by my man Derek Gabbs. He's dropping heat after heat, yo. So I feel we can't say it enough, but thank you for all your company puts out. Childhood dreams here, ordering all 3 today. Damn.
Wow. Thank you.
Damn, bro. Your wife is gonna be busy, bro. I'm so yo. If she's, you know what, bro? Listen. It's always a strong woman that sits behind us that makes the ship work. And everybody out there, please give a super duper shout out to his wife. Come on, man. Like, she always keeps the ball rolling. So super duper shout out to you for all that you do. You do such amazing work. Great team. And I'm pretty sure reaping the benefits is one thing, but just the experience it just makes it so much incredible, man. So definitely appreciate that. Yeah. And everybody out there right now, it's unanimous. Give her a shout out if you have it. The name's right here. Give her a shout out. Make sure that you have. We got another super chat here.
Wow.
Just pre-ordered all 3. What?
Oh, Zach, thank you so much,
bro.
Yeah, damn indeed.
Either you're like me and you have space, or you don't have space, but you're like, I will find space. I will make space.
I like that attitude,
bro. Like, okay, just ordered all 3 tumblers. Thank you, Joost, for giving us the opportunity to finally get a screen accurate tumbler. I cannot wait. And we talked about, and this is last night on Brother Cousin's show, we talked about this accuracy.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, we talked about it a bit. He did an entire show, portions of it was dedicated towards what you were releasing, getting us prepped and ready. So he did a good job prepping for today's show. So shout out to Jay over there, always doing such a great job. That's my brother. So glad to see him. But he did do a good job prepping, and we talked about accuracy. And here's the thing. I have the sideshow version. And what I talked about, and it's no shade against it, it's just the simple fact that we know with the intricacies of certain pieces and attachments, there are certain liberties taken to make it cost effective.
Yeah.
But also for us as consumers, we running into an issue where they're, either it's flimsy, it's kind of hard to put together. The instructions sometimes don't really detail how we're supposed to do it. It took me a while to put that thing together, but I got it together. But it's just the simple fact that, again, we're talking about that version, versus a more accurate depiction, and all the intricacies and everything, light up features, smoke, and all that. What do you think? Was it an easier process for the Tumbler versus the 89 this time around, or was it harder?
No, yeah, well, so Hot Toys certainly did throw down the gauntlet when it came to the Tumbler. I mean, that is, for the money, an amazing vehicle. I mean, I think all of the vehicles they've done are amazing for the price point, but this one, so to the naked eye, if you put the 1989s next to each other, you can really see the difference in a lot of things. With the Tumbler, there is, of course, some detailing, especially on the interior, but the main difference is going to be the size and the paint job. Those two are just, of course, the fact that we're going to go to at least 25% die cast. But other than that, if they had gotten the size right, for the lay person, it would have been much harder to see the difference. So yeah, shout out to them for doing an amazing job. But the thing that did surprise me, though, is I figured that the size difference in percentage was going to be the same, so that in absolutes, the size difference for the Tumbler is going to be smaller. So because the 1989 is such a big vehicle, it's much bigger than the Tumbler, and the length, the difference was like 10 centimeters to like 4 inches, right? It was 4 inches too short. And I figured then, well, for the Tumbler, what is it going to be, 2 to 3 inches? But I was very surprised that the difference was 4 inches. So even though it's a smaller vehicle, so in percentage, you go from a 10% to a 15% size difference. So that's when you're going to see them next together. That's the most, and the paint job. That's going to be the most obvious thing.
Bro,
that's the thing that got me with the 89 when you did the comparison, the side by side comparison. I was just like, oh, now I see it. Now there it is. It's like, oh,
bro, this thing is so. Oh, look at.
Yeah. And so for the thing that made it easier, so for the design of the 1989 people, oh man, with all those organic curves and getting that right, that was hard. But in this case, we just we got access to the real vehicles. And actually, I'm trying to get in touch, or I'm probably going to get in touch soon with one or two of the people who worked on set for these things, building them. So we're going to get even more access. But so yeah, this is the biggest the biggest get for us was getting that scan done, right? So to be able to so it cost us. So the scan alone, and then all you have is the raw data. Hang on to your hats, $5,000. That's quite an investment.
And that was
did they let you get behind the wheel?
I wasn't even there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was in the US. I wasn't there, but yeah. So anyway, and then they have these very expensive Leica machines that they put and go around the vehicle and below. So we got all the structure and even the bottom structure with all the frames and all that sort of thing. But then you have to clean that up and go into a 3D model. So when all's said and done, the design and prototyping work is going to be way over $10,000 for just the Tumbler.
Yeah, man. Bro, God's work. We got a super chat. We got a couple super chats. Movie Cannon, any update on that Thurman Poison Ivy? Want to get back to that, Cannon, because like I said, that is a question that, I know a few people, so we're going to definitely get back to that. So hold that question, man. We're going to circle back around. on that one. We got another question here. Is there any news on Knight Rider license? I know a lot of people were talking about that. We'll get to that, more towards once we get past all these big issues and with the pre-orders on everything here. We're going to circle back around those questions. Trust me, you have. We got 16 Syndicate. Thanks for the show and thanks for the Batman love, Joost. We'll be pre-ordering Tumbler, Penguin, and Batman animated series. Yo, yeah, bro. And this shout out to Syndicate as always. We call him Light Feet Pete. That's his nickname. So we got Light Feet in the building, man. Thank you for being here, brother. As always, that is my guy. My guy, as always. We got another super chat. Hi, yo. So you know which direction you're going regards the ceiling lights and screen version is accurate. Opening canopy. Can't wait to get it.
Yeah, that's a good question. So the way it's leaning right now is option 1, as I described, where the whole canopy just tilts up so that you get that way. You can actually do the screens, the buttons, the lights, maximum detail, but you can also see most of the detail. I mean, if you do the hatch, like all versions that actually drove have, like the hatch you see now, you still can't do the buttons on the top and the screens as they are accurate, but you can't see in. And I mean, you can put the Batman in if you do the hatch, but then you can't see it. So that's option 2. That makes no sense to me, or least sense to me. And if I look at it, was a close for a while between option 1 and option 3, where option 1 was the whole thing opening as a whole. And the option 3 was to do it like you see for that one scene where it opens like a flower petal, as Christopher Nolan describes it. But that way you get and the paint rub, and there's if the front windows move into the ceiling, then there go your lights, your buttons, your screens, your wires. You can't have both. It wasn't even on set for that particular version. That only did one thing, just open and go inside. So with most people going for option 1, it was a close call, but I think option 1, where everything opens, makes most sense, and we can do the most accurate and detailed interior, and you can see it, and you can see your Batman, and you can reach everything. So that yeah,
that, bro, again, me being naive and looking at this, bro, it's a hard decision for those who are out there that have pre-ordered all 3. Like, man, like that's a come up. But the spacing for it, here's the thing, it's not as big as the 89, so you're it's not as, so you're in a safe space there. But when you're getting all 3,
each one is a chunky boy, and you're getting 3 of them. So
yeah, bro. Which makes me wonder. This is what I'm wondering. And where's he at? Because I know he's out here. Figure Craft. What are you gonna do? I want to know. I want to see him in the chat. Figure Craft. What are you gonna do? Are you getting all 3? Because we know you got the cave, and I know you're a Batman fan. So let me know, bro. I want to know what you are doing.
This may be as close to as anyone gets to actually owning the Tumbler. This may be as close as they get to actually having. And so to get all 3, I mean, I could see why people are getting all 3, because again, when are you ever going to have the option to have all 3 Tumblers that are movie accurate in this scale?
Bro, like, it looks good. Even like the paint accuracy on that, bro, looks incredible. Like, I love the way you've done it. And again, the attention to detail on that is impeccable. But
we did make, because that's what I like, the edge shading. I did make that a little bit heavier, just to get a little bit of depth. You have to do that if you scale things down. You have to make it a little bit heavier on those kinds of effects to have the same presence and effect as you see the real thing,
Bro, this, and you said that also, which again, another bonus, and also thank you for doing the same thing with the 89, giving us a sit down Batman figure that we can actually put inside of the actual canopy, bro. Like, it makes so much sense to have that as a feature. And you said that we're going to get a Christian Bale version for this, correct?
Yeah. The Batman Begins Christian Bale version is included in the price for everyone who pre-orders early, and then if pre-orders make the level we are hoping, so basically around the 2022, doesn't even have to be 1989 Batmobile kind of sales, then we can keep including it. But if sales lag behind, then it's just too costly to put that in every order. So that's basically, it's for me, it's a reward for the people who pre-order early, and for me it's like a safety net that I can pull out for later orders if for whatever reason people aren't buying enough, you know.
Now I know the question that some people will ask, right? Because in X, you know, they're going to ask this question. If we're getting a sit-down version for Bale, would you entertain giving us a sit-down version for Bane? You know they will. You know they will. You know that people will ask that question.
Yeah. And it's a good question, and I've thought about it myself. You know what? I think it's not off the table. If the camo versions sell well, I think that would be a very cool bonus to get people excited. And of course, the second question would be, but I've ordered it now, and it wasn't with Bane. Does my initial pre-order come with Bane? Yes. If I add Bane to the camo versions, because I would have to add them to both, then it's, of course, everybody who orders now also gets that. So like everything we do when we add stuff for free later, that goes for everyone, especially the people who pre-order early. So
we got John Lee. He said, I would say no, don't sit down version Bane. It's weird. I mean, we didn't did we saw it? Did we see it in the movie? Or was it like brief? No. We didn't see it in the movie. It was never there. So it doesn't really matter, you know, to be quite honest.
It would just be a fun extra in this case.
Like a fun extra.
To be able to have it open and to see Bane sitting inside of it would just be a fun extra. Especially if you don't have a Bane figure, then now you're getting the Tumbler camo and a Bane, which, hey, why not?
So I think John, I hear what you're saying, JB. I hear what you're saying. I think, but I still think the majority would love it as a cool upgrade to do. But that's only if the what are the camo versions also sell well, and I've heard a lot of people be very excited and saying I'm going to get the stealth version. I'm not too worried about that. But the camos, I don't know. We'll see.
I want to tap into this, bro, because what you did with this was genius. What you guys did with this right here was genius, bro. Giving us the animated body and then also giving us a more realistic body. That was genius, bro. Like, that was genius, bro.
Yeah, it was. We were very excited about this version, but it was clear that, like, I say more than half of the people were like, I'm not feeling it. So then we moved to the animated version because that was it was like when we put it to a vote in the group, it was like 2/3 wanted the animated body, right? But so there's two things. It's also my personal preference because I really like the realistic version. That's the one that's sitting in my prototype right now, right? But luckily there were enough people on that list, especially at this price point of like $249, right? With 3 head sculpts and all the accessories and 2 capes and all that sort of thing. I think we'll get enough sales. And I've been in touch with Feisen, so we're making a custom version of their muscular body for this. And then you're not, because it's not a full custom body, it's a customized body. I could do 200 of these and still be fine, right? I mean, that's ridiculous kind of numbers for a figure, where even an artisan version is usually 3,000 pieces. But, you know, if we do if we do 100 of these animated realistic bodies, I'm fine. And I want the realistic body.
I was going to say something because, you know, it's having those options is perfect. To go that route Whereas, and the thing is, it's transparency. You guys were transparent about it. You put out, the realistic body. People had their, say, and they put there, and then you just went back and said, okay, let me go back and just, we'll give you both versions so you can actually choose. I know some people will go with more realistic. If that was where the route that I would go, choosing in between, I would probably go more realistic because I just love the way it looks.
Yeah.
But I know people are more so, in the space of accuracy and having that more, accurate version makes more sense. So yeah. That definitely does make a lot of sense, man. So you are definitely killing it in that space. We got another $9.99 super chat. Derek Gibbs, little off topic. I know it went to a vote, but what can the ones who pre-ordered the BTAS Batmobile do to still try and get a signature edition, or is that combo dead?
No, the combo is not dead, Derek, but right now orders for the animated Batmobile are quite low. Like at the 1995 Batmobile level, which is really, really scraping the bottom of what I can pull off in this case. So we would need to see a huge surge when I show more pictures of the prototype with Batman sitting in it, and then warning that we will be closing the pre-orders, which right now for the animated Batman, I think I can keep it open until end of August. For the animated Batmobile. But right now, the conversation is not dead, but it's not looking good. That's what I'm saying.
Got you. Well, again, look, you can't win them all, but at the same time, for what you've done, I think it's a huge win. Huge win. So I get it. And again, if the conversations are still open, it's definitely there. We got another super chat. Thank you for that. Definitely, man. Appreciate it. He said, I think we would also vote on opening the roof between options 1 and 3, which would be brilliant if it opened automatically.
So if you go to the Facebook group, you can vote, I think, between option 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, no, I didn't. That was just in the comments. Sorry. Yeah, maybe. That's a good idea. Opening automatically is not a bad idea. That's all I'll say about that. So right now it's not part of it, but so I really wanted to do that for the 1989, but it was just not feasible because it's a complex curve on a complex curve making two movements. But if it's just like this, that for option 1 that would be possible. For option 3, that's again too many moving parts.
Definitely, man. So it's, again, thank you for that, and thank you for the question as always, man. We got Mark Lee. Joost, these pieces look incredible. Tumbler is ordered, although you can't control it. Hopefully the 89 experience taught you how to steer away from the negative actors.
Yes. Yeah, that was a good experience to learn. Well, anyway, we're doing the test batches differently now to trust people in the community that and it's so it's going to be good. And we've got like I said, we've got the American QC team on top of everything. So right now, I mean, it's like I said, it's less than 2% now. If you look at what is it, Trustpilot, you'll see it like it's 99% positive, right? And that's I think that's pretty accurate for how people feel about it. So it's a very few very loud people that sometimes need to get.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark, for that, bro. He's also stunt double for Aaron Pierre on the upcoming. He's gonna be like, "Yo, here we go, here we go." Thank you for that. We got also a super chat, but my man, the comic breakdown. Any chance for Batman Beyond? The comic breakdown, man. Thank you for being here, brothers. Always.
A figure, or maybe even a vehicle.
So Batman Beyond, that's the basically the follow-up to animated Batman, right?
Right.
Possibly, but there's not a lot of people who've asked about it yet. So I'm open to it. But if you look at what I want to do first, then I really want to go down the line for this one. So I don't know if you have the pictures here, but we're already working on sculpts for Joker and Robin for the animated version, and then of course you have to do Harley Quinn and.
Let me pull that open here while you're talking.
So and it's hard to and Scarecrow but I mean it's the introduction of Harley Quinn. Come on, so you got to do that, and then we got to go down that line, and I want to go as far down as the people will allow me to go, and then of course we still have the '97 Batmobile to do, and I'm still feeling something for the Arkham Knight video game series. Batmobile, maybe some figures, I don't know. So I would say that those like I said, so animated series going deeper, 97 and Arkham Knight would make more sense. And of course, let's not forget our Zoe Kravitz 2022, right?
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, Zoe Kravitz, we got a design ready for that, and I think Inspector Gordon, Jeffrey, what's his name again?
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright, yeah. So so all those make more sense to me to do first than Batman Beyond. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Now, with the Batman the Animated Series Joker, any chance of getting a signature plate signed by Mark Hamill?
So we've tested the water with Michelle and Danny, and the thing is that they, and I think Mark will be the same. They have a contract with a company that does signings, or that arranges signings for them. So we would have to go through the company, and then you'd be paying the normal fee for those signatures, which is usually around $400 for these kind of stars. Then add that the contracted company that does the signings for them, and then add the cost of making a plate, shipping back and forth. You're adding about $500 to the price of a figure, and I just don't think that's viable. So I'm just very lucky with people like Paul Dini and Julie Newmar, Burt Ward, that we could discuss reasonable prices for their signatures if we ordered a lot.
Absolutely. And the
so,
prices on these are really good, really good.
I think so too. So they're all like, for the fans, I love it, and so they're all very reasonable with their prices. So
okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Right here. I think I found it right here. I didn't find the why did it do that? But I think I found it. The pictures that you got for the Joker in, let me see here. I want to pull this up real quick. Hold on.
I'm really excited to see that 1/12 or that 1/6 scale Joker. It's one of my favorites, one of my absolute favorites. Oh yes.
Yeah,
that
looks incredible.
Is he gonna have the trench coat and like the hat and all that?
Oh yeah. We're gonna So the beauty in this is so the reason why we can do animated Batman so much more cheaply than say the Penguin is the paint job is simpler. There's no herring to do. There's no huge complex costume, right? So that means there's a lot of room in the budget to do other cool stuff, like include like 3 head sculpts for Batman, and so for Joker, there's so many cool expressions. You want to do at least 2 head sculpts, maybe 3, but then just include that in the single kit. And then a couple outfits with a hat. So I think Joker is the GOAT when it comes to animated series characters, right? I mean, that is the show stealer every time. So you want to do that justice. So when we're done with this, send me an email and give me your thoughts on what would you like to see with Joker So basically for everyone, this is an open invitation, because I would love.
You know what? The only thing I want, like that I would want to see, of course, and I know you were probably thinking about it, is the eyepiece that you are, or just not even the eyepiece on this one, but I think it was one episode when, what was it? Well, actually, no, not even that. The jacket that had, like, you're going to have like the flower in the jacket. Of course, we already know you'll have like a lot of those accessories and stuff.
The laughing fish. You need the laughing.
The laughing, exactly. Yeah,
gotta have
bro.
the laughing fish.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Where he tries to sell this
bro. But even with that,
ooh, a Captain Clown.
This is a Captain.
That's a deep cut, but Captain Clown, that would just be amazing. That's another figure altogether. But if you know that episode, that was a great episode with Captain Clown.
But you know what the thing is with this, like you said, less amount of detail. Paint applications are there. It's simpler. So again, it doesn't require a lot of, like going in, making sure specs are okay. You just, you're dealing with more so animation. So it has to be easier, right?
Yeah. So if you look at what we put in for the animated Batman with the 2 capes, the 3 heads, and the 4 mouth plates, and a bunch of accessories, that is somewhere close to it's somewhere in between the basic sewer penguin and like the DX sewer penguin in terms of what you put in there, though the price is lower than the basic sewer penguin, and our margins are thin on both. It's the same calculation, but it just goes to show how much work goes into creating that DX sewer versus this animated series, right? I mean, just the paint job and the herring. Like I said, the head sculpt is like 3-4 times the price on a penguin versus the animated Batman, and that is including that blue shading you see on the head sculpt and everything.
Bro, I
would love to see what you could do with the Two-Face, like an animated series of Two-Face, where you get the Harvey Dent, but then you also get the Two-Face sculpt as well, so you could get multiple. Yeah, that would be great. Yeah,
and I mean Two-Face. I've had the question before about maybe, and this might be tough for Warner Brothers because it never got made, but like doing a Billy D. Williams Two-Face.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah,
that's still something in the back of my mind, right?
Yeah, something that's never been done like that. I'm pretty sure, something if we would have actually seen that version of Harvey Dent. Oh, come on, bro.
That would have been cool, man. Billy D. Williams, come on.
Billy D. Williams is Two-Face, bro. Like,
now would you go full deep cut and do like what was it? The Wayne? God, what was his name? Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans
as
Robin at one point. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was supposed to play Robin. He was going to be a version of Robin, but they cut it. Like he had auditioned for it. He was up for it, but then
man.
They definitely changed it, man.
Imagine that guy. Like, I mean, I loved him in Last Boy Scout, and he was in Living Color too, right?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, bro. Synonymous,
man. That guy. Yeah. I love Mr. Marlon. Anyway.
Yeah, no. But I mean, again, bro, like I said, we get both the animated version and we're getting the more realism. So the animated is here. We get the realism. Yeah. I'm pretty sure everybody's actually going into this one. Now, I guess the question is, will there, I mean, especially for the animated Batmobile, are you going a route like you've done with pretty much all the other vehicles and giving us a sit down version for that, or no, you're going to kind of stray away from that one?
No, so for this one, the suit can handle it, and the body seems
and the body can handle it. Yeah.
So I would say, and especially considering, I mean, right now we got like 350 orders for the animated Batmobile. So that's and so if you imagine there's only a subset of people who would order the sitting version, it doesn't make any sense to make that. So
yeah, definitely. I wanted to, because again, I know probably people were, there were some questions about the sit down Batman accessory. I want to actually open it up so like at least people can see that, what's there as well. So we do have it here. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is another good thing. So people gave me feedback. So what you do when you make a design and you make molds, you have to exaggerate all the details to get them to pop and actually to get them visible. So like all the threads and the soles and everything. But that led to the suit texture being a bit too much to the taste of most people in the Facebook group. So now we've committed to redoing the mold for that suit so that the basic structure on the suit is going to be much less.
Yeah.
So again, this is what I love with the community feedback and just make it better that way. So yeah, the sitting Batman is going to be. I think we're going for a slightly different black paint as well, and then have less texture in the suit.
So, Joost, I never asked you this question, and I was thinking about this too. Like, why do you think, in your opinion, why do you think Hot Toys decided to go back and cancel their what was it, the Bat Missile?
Bat Missile, yeah.
Like, what do you think? Because remember that I think one of our shows when we had the conversation about the potential of doing it, and you had entertained the idea, but then you also said, "Well, I don't know." It's
Are you still there?
I think he may have
frozen.
I think he'll be back. He'll be back in a second. But yeah, the Bat Missile. I mean, Hot Toys tried it, and then they canceled it. Any thoughts on what you could have done with it, perhaps?
So I was very, very surprised to even see that they would entertain the idea, let alone open it for pre-order. Because, like I said, I even wonder, and I'm seriously in doubt if it's viable for us as a company, and that's a company that can do like 350 of the animated series Batmobiles and be okay, right?
Yeah.
And so for Hot Toys, I know for some of their stuff, the minimum order quantity with the suppliers, because we know them, is like 5,000 to 7,000 pieces. But for something as complex as vehicles, it's basically 10,000 or more.
Sorry, kicked me out. My internet just went crazy for a second. I'm back, but yeah,
that's okay.
We got this. We got this. Yeah. No, so I was very surprised they opened it for pre-order, because I'm not even sure there's going to be a market good enough for us. I mean, right now, I might still entertain it sometime in the future, but even I think we could be doing cooler stuff than the 1989 Bat Missile.
So yeah, it was an interesting call, you know what I mean, to do it on the heels of already doing an 89 Batmobile, you know, in that space. So it was definitely interesting for them to kind of go down that road. So I was just interesting on, you know, I was interested in what you thought about it. So that's why I wanted to ask. And do you think, like I said, you dodged the bullet in that aspect of it?
Yeah, because I'm even more hesitant now, because I thought, it could be viable for me in the future. But if I hear, I read a lot of the feedback on when Hot Toys announced it, and there were a lot of people were like, "That hot dog, I don't need that in my no." And I was like, "Dude, it's even less popular than I thought."
Oh, bro, they were calling it much worse.
Oh yeah.
They were calling it much worse, bro. It was much worse than that. Philly, you know what I'm talking about. You're out there too, Philly. You know.
Phil, the way that vehicle slid between those two walls.
You're losing your PG rating here, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Batman Returns is not a kid's movie. It's just not.
It's
just not.
Okay. So I think 1/6 kit as well, on 1/6 kit as well. Do they have it up yet? Or
1/6 kit and Spec Fiction have everything up now.
Okay, cool. Let me go in. Yep, there it is. So yes, here we go. It is definitely up on, you got the Penguin up on 1/6. I'm sorry, on Spec Fiction. And then we go over there to Kit. I'm just actually refreshing now. Give me a second. And yep, it is up. Everything is definitely up on Kit. You have all the options that are definitely there. You can see it. So if you head on over there, man, it's there, bro. It is now, bro. It's real. It's real right now, man. It's happening, bro. It is definitely happening. We got a couple more super chats I want to go through, man. Again, shout out to your wife, bro, because she is killing it right now, man. She is killing it right now, bro. She is doing so. You're sitting there like, let me talk. She's behind the scenes, just doing everything, bro. She's killing it. We got my man Figure Aussie in the building. Thank you. What is it? Figure Aussie? I can't call it figure Aussie. I can't. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. Will the stealth tumbler be numbered and signed? Keep up the great work. I've already ordered the tumbler because I know it's going to be amazing, bro.
Thank you so much. Are you from Poland, by the way? Just wanted to wonder if I look at your name. Anyway, no, it's we didn't get approval to have it numbered or signed. So no, this one isn't going to be numbered or signed.
Yeah, definitely, man. We got another super chat by my man Derek Ebbs. Thank you so much. How will the future bodies be made for the BTAS line? Realistic versus animated, because the that many help make decisions for which body to get for this.
Yeah,
I think yeah.
So for me, the intention is to keep doing this, to keep going with the realistic and animated side by side. Yeah. Again, if you let me, and it all depends on support, of course. So as long as there's, period. We're trying to keep that realistic line next to the animated line for sure.
Yes, and you're doing a great job at that, bro. Like again, it was definitely an excellent idea to do both based on the response. So definitely shout out there, man. We got Luke. Hey, Joost, would you do both animated and realistic bodies for the Joker and Robin, or will that be decided on the sales of the Batman?
Yeah, both. I think because I have such a good relation with Weiss, and I think realistic bodies are a go for the future as well.
Yeah.
It's more. Will we even do Joker and Robin? And that really depends on how many people put their money where their mouth is now.
Definitely, bro. If you got people already ordering 3 daggone tumblers, they definitely putting their money where their mouth is right now, bro. That's incredible, man. It's definitely incredible. We got my man Sully Alju says, are we getting a Joker from Batman 89? Needed.
Joker from Batman 89 is not possible. Like I said, Jack Nicholson is no longer approving any character work, I'm afraid.
So he just said no. I mean, that's yeah.
Because I'd already heard or read on one of the forums people saying that Hot Toys wasn't doing a Joker anymore because Jack Nicholson was no longer approved, right? So I was like, dude, we gotta try that. See if that's true, but it was true. So the rumor was true that neither Hot Toys nor we could get approval from Nicholson to do Joker.
He was just
no new Jokers on the way. Then no new Nicholson Jokers.
No new Nicholson Jokers at all. Wow. So for the ones you got,
hold on to them for dear life.
Hold on, for dear life, bro.
Yep.
Because that's it. It's a wrap on that. We got Figurecraft coming through, man. He says, as always, can't thank you enough, Joost. 2, any chance on a 5 o'clock shadow faceplate on Batman, the animated series, and some kind of illumination on the engine for Batmobile? P.S. Leia wanted me to also ask if you can make an
exclusive feet edition.
I'll take two.
Oh my God, this dude, bro. I knew for some reason the shenanigans, bro, they just do not stop. You can't, like, you know what? These are the type of people that you send to the principal, bro, constantly. We got Fatal in the building. He said, my lineup 66 Batmobile, 89 Batmobile, 89 Batmobile at Batwing, BVS Batmobile, BVS Bat Signal, 22 Batmobile. Can't wait for the future. Keep them coming. Many thanks.
Wow.
Bro, he's in on the entire line, bro.
Oh man, I appreciate that so much.
Damn.
Yeah. So, wow. But the 5 o'clock shadow faceplate. So
yeah, let's go back to that.
So we're still tossing around ideas for the surprise bonus accessory on for the people who got the signature edition of the animated Batman, right? I think this is something for the list. I like that. You know, a 5 o'clock shadow faceplate could be a cool free bonus accessory for the animated, but I'm open to suggestions from others. I've gotten a few quite good suggestions already, but yeah.
That's definitely a hell of a suggestion here. We got my man Benjamin E. Green in here. Thank you to the diabolical, certifiable, insane madman, and I love it for the realistic animated Batman.
Yeah,
definitely, man. He said, "P.S. Blue shaded ordered." Okay,
thank you. Yeah, he was one of the people who was very vocal about keeping that realistic line coming. So Benjamin, you got it. And,
man.
Lael, did we get to Dirk Diggler's comment?
Hold it. Let me go. Let's go up. Let's go further up. Did I
assistant to the regional Sith?
Hold up.
Will we get a factory update pick?
Hold up. Because I'm going. It's like I'm missing some. It probably went out on my computer. Is it further up?
It's a little further up. Yeah. It's from
okay. Let's get to him. Oops. Why is it going? You know what? Because my computer went out. But Dirk Diggler, what was his question? So I can answer it.
His question was: are we going to get a factory update picture of Catwoman?
Yes, that I did see that one. Yes.
Yes, of course. But so let me explain the process. So we've done 13 versions of Michelle Pfeiffer's body in 2024 and early 2025 before we were very happy with it, before everyone signed off on it and the community signed off on it. Then we go into production, the tooling and production of basically a full custom, new and never before seen full seamless body. That is incredibly complex, and that takes 6 months at least. So it won't be until September until we can see the first test units come off those molds and come out the lines and be assembled, and you need those real production versions so you can measure after all tolerances are done all the other parts. So hands, suit, face sculpt, and the holes that need for the pegs, you know, all that comes after we finish that body, which is the reason why it's quite possible that the release of the realistic animated Batman coincides with the Catwoman, even though the release is so much later, because we can just buy a customized body instead of developing a new one. It's that's what's slowing it down, and we can't move forward on anything else until that. And we're still on schedule, though. That's why we said a release of the first batch of Catwomen is Q1 2026, because it's until the summer we basically can't do anything. I
wanted to kind of touch on, because just in case I've missed anybody, we got Jeff here as well. He said, Yost, please. I think did we answer this one? Yost, please consider option cockpit interior set kit for or half with interior roof detail. So I guess he's talking about, let me see here.
The Tumbler?
The Tumbler?
Yeah, for the Tumbler, yeah. But what would an optional cockpit interior set, half of the interior, mean? As like a separate product? Jeff, if you're still there, could you explain what you meant?
Yeah, let me know what you meant there. Definitely want to know.
I don't think there's going to be a lot of people going for the like a separate cockpit of the Tumbler. I might be wrong, but
yeah. Yeah. Also we got Zachstrom. He said Arkham Knight Batmobile would be an instant order. That's what he said for that. So I know there were definitely some questions about that. Let me see if I got everybody else. Yeah, we got Philly. Let me see here. We definitely got Benjamin E. Green. Then we got my man Demo Dune. Ordered the tumbler. How do I check batch info? Thanks.
It's going to be in your account. So if you go to your account on the website, you will see. Maybe I don't know if there's a batch number that you can see. Maybe Janneke can type in the comments.
Okay.
But there's at least going to be a release, expected release date for that, the batch you are in. Yes. I think since we're still like in the first hour of pre-orders, you're going to be in the first batch.
Got you. There you go. We also, hey, greetings from Poland. So you're right. Yeah, definitely.
Right. Cool.
Yeah, greetings from Poland, man. So definitely appreciate that. I also got a question here by my man Nelson Garcia. He said, can you ask Joost if we can get the Tumbler Canon version in black?
Ooh.
I mean, it would be sexy.
That definitely would. It'd be sexy, but I mean, I don't know if something like that can be done, especially in the process.
Well, it's in the process, so it would be a completely different and custom order.
Yeah,
I don't know. So I don't think there's a lot of people who would go for that. But you know what? If he wants one, I might make him an offer on a personally painted one by me or something. I mean,
Nelson, if you are listening, I hope that is. Hey, Nelson, if you are listening, let me know. Let me know you heard that. If you heard, let me know.
Special edition right there. That is a special edition.
The most special edition. Let me know you heard that.
Painted and weathered by me. Yeah. So exactly. Janneke answered the question about the batch. It's also listed in the email you receive after your payment has been received. Mm-hmm. So this is something maybe to draw attention to. So the people who are ordering on our website, I'm seeing quite a lot of people who have the status new, which means they just clicked that they wanted the order, but as long as you don't make a deposit, it's not an actual order yet. So just to let you know that. Anyway.
Also, he said, awesome, just ordered. So there you go.
Cool.
There you go. Does Penguin Umbrella stand come with standard?
The umbrella stands on its own. Could you maybe put up a picture of the diorama? It's in the 2-pack.
I'm looking at it right. I was just looking at it just now. Hold on, let me pull it up for you. Give me a minute. Let me go in here and pull.
So, or does he mean standard edition?
He means standard edition.
I think he said, I mean, it's a standard edition, but I'll pull it
up.
Oh,
no. The umbrella stand is quite a complex piece, in both in terms of making it and painting it. So that's only in the 2-pack, part of the diorama.
Okay, so let me see here.
Designed by Andy, by the way. Doggy Dog Design still in the chat. Yeah, here you go. The umbrella stand.
Okay,
that's part of the 2-pack,
and that's part of the actual 2-pack version. Okay,
yeah. You're seeing so what you're seeing here is is the rock, the chair or the throne, basically the sewer background picture, the that umbrella stand, and then that rock floor. That's all part of that 2-pack diorama, the seal box as well. So that's a big diorama. That's a lot of pieces. That's a big box. That's going to be a very big box for the 2-pack.
Doggy Dog said all handles are individually sculpted and replicated to exact handles in the film. So definitely, man, appreciate that.
Yeah.
This like the battle damaged Catwoman is going to look great.
Oh yeah. As soon as we should. And anyway, that was very hard for Andy to do. There was very little reference material, especially for that throne, to get that shape right. You know.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Doggy Dog and everybody out there doing God's work. I'm telling you, y'all are killing it, man. Like straight up. you know, in this space, you know, so much and so many different options to choose. Look at that, man. Look at
Yeah. So this is the first product that my wife said, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to get my paycheck. I'm going to buy that. And she said to say many people should order the Penguin pack because then the prices go down because she wants them all around her desk.
Yep. See, hey, I don't mean to put him out there though, but when I was like, X, would you like to come on? He was like, is he doing the Penguin Army first? I was like, yeah, he's going to do it. He said, okay, cool, I'll be on.
Yep. I need
He ain't here for me. He's here for the Penguin Army.
I'm here for the Penguins. My dear, they're my babies. What can I say?
Yeah. We got FBJ, aka Will Smith. He says those 3 penguins look amazing. I'll be army building. Happy we get the order extra sets.
Yeah.
Are they flocked material?
Yes, sir. They are going to be.
Do you know? That's amazing, bro. Go ahead. Answer, because that's amazing. I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah, and that's hard because so if you look at how many molds you're going to need to get that penguin made, because you can flock only one color on one piece. So you have to assemble all the different pieces and the flippers and all that, and then flock that all separately. It's again one of the reasons why the cost is so high, because there's a much easier and cheaper way to do this if you just basically mold something out of PVC and paint it. I mean, we could have made it for less than half. But having it look like this,
it's so realistic, bro. It looks so much more realistic, and I think, bro, like this.
Shout out to Sean who did the penguins, by the way.
Sean Dash, man. There you
go.
No. Sean.
Yeah.
Did you reference the Stan Winston animatronics for this?
Ooh, Sean, if you're here, I don't know.
That's okay.
They
look really, really good.
Yeah, they do. He did an amazing job, but he gave us a big headache to recreate his work. I can tell you that. But so Shane. Sorry, Shane.
Sean Poole. Here we go. There you go. Shane Poole. There you go. Sorry about that, man.
Shane,
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah,
there you go, Shane Poole. That's
sorry,
what I'm about, bro.
Sean Dabbs, Shane Poole. There you go. Shout out to the guy who
and Shane. The 2 S's. That's
credit to do. Shane did an amazing job. Yes. Also gave us a headache for weeks. Hey, Aaron.
Shane. Yeah. Shout out to you, man, for real. Like, the work is definitely incredible. You see it, right here, man. Such a phenomenal job with it. And people out there, like, listen, if you want snow, all you have to do is go to Michael's. They have artificial snow there that you can actually buy as well. Ice, all that stuff. So it's there if you want it.
I've seen a couple of people ask about the 12 scale Batwing. Should we do another exclusive for your stream?
Oh,
yes, please.
Yes, please. So, all right. So these are unedited pictures. Let me see if I can share the screen.
Yeah.
Share screen. Allow.
Roy was like, yes, please.
Entire screen. Share. So where's my? Can you see this?
Yeah, hold on.
I'm still seeing those beautiful, beautiful penguins.
Hold on. I can probably. Why isn't it not letting me? Hold on. Is it not? Let me see. Before presenting screen, remove. Oh, okay. So what I got to do is this first, and then we can add it. There you go.
Can you? Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the 12 scale version of the Batwing, and in the pictures, you can't tell the difference. So it's got light up interior. It's got the Gatling gun. It's got everything. It's basically all detail is there. It's just a shrunken down version of it's light up. Like I said. Yeah.
Yo. Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yes. X, your wallet, your emotions.
My wallet, my emotions.
Your wallet, your emotions. Pretty soon, bro.
Gosh. Yeah, I didn't have the space for the 1/6 scale, but the 1/12 scale. Now yes, I will definitely. What are we thinking in terms of? It may be a bit early, but what are you thinking in terms of the price?
Oh yeah. I think somewhere around $300.
Wait, what?
Yep.
He's like,
Wait, did I freeze for a second?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, somewhere around maybe 350. Yeah, so it's we need to get those high numbers to get into the 12 scale game. So that's a Kickstarter thing.
Look at that! Look at that! Sold.
$300 to $350 for a 1/12 scale 1989 Batwing.
Yeah, and then detailed to Jazzinc standards with the custom paint jobs, interiors, and light up and that sort of thing. That's what we're looking at right now.
I love you. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you gotta stop spoiling people, bro.
Yeah, and the other question was a 1966 Batcave. So let me show you my my friend Andy has been working on that. So I'll share again. So that's still. Yeah. So the thing is, if you shrink things down to 12 scale, you basically you would need 8 of them to get to the same volume as a 6 scale, right? Because it's like 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, right? So it's 8 times the scale, and then so that really so if you divide $2,500 by 8, you're almost there, and then increase the volume. And then you're at somewhere around $350 for the 12 scale Batwing. Yeah,
that is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Wow.
Yeah, I've been saying it for a long time. Size makes a big difference. Size matters always, but in this case, it matters a lot. So here are some pictures of the wonderful Andy Maniloff Doggy Dog Designs. Where he's at currently with the
my god,
mad genius.
This is the size of a living room.
Yeah, so we're still working on how to make this work, but basically he's currently just detailing everything and making everything, and we've gotten a whole bunch of cool input from a lot of people in the community. That and stuff that I had done some stuff already that I could share with him, and he's done an amazing job on this. Look at this, right?
Holy smokes!
Yeah, and so we're talking maybe doing half of it so that you can buy both and make a whole one if you want, or if you just want half against the background, that look good too, right? So, our big friend Annie Doggy Dog is doing doing the Lord's work, as you said, Lael.
Yes, bro. Knowing this is coming home. Now this is coming home. 66 Batcave. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. We want to do that, the release together. We hope to be able to do that together with the Julie Newmar Catwoman. We hope.
You think it's summer for that?
Summer, yeah. So summer this year, the 1966, at least Catwoman, and if we get far enough into the design or the prototype of Andy's work on the Batcave, we'll do that as another combined launch. Not as much as now with 13 SKUs, thank you, but at least we're going to combine that. And then in fall, we'll do Wonder Woman and maybe combine that with Poison Ivy for the fall launch. So that's what we're at right now.
And the Batwing for summer as well?
So what we don't, so the Batwing, the prototype is done, the pricing is done. And what we're waiting for now is Warner Brothers approval to be able to use. So because the sales channel is different than is in our contract, usually we sell through our website and, some resellers. But this is a different sales channel, and so that creates some legal questions. And the last thing I heard from my Warner Brother contacts is that it should be okay. It is a go. It's just a matter of crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's, blah, blah, blah. It's just taking a while because I've had this prototype done for over a month already. And like I said, to get to that price point, to make it interesting for a lot of people, we need the volume, and that's what the Kickstarter is for. So, yeah, I think Kickstarter this summer as well. I think somewhere Q2 is what I'm hoping. But Q2, we're already. Yeah. So next 2 months, then let's say.
My wallet.
Just tell me where to send the security code on my credit card. I'll just send the information to you, and you use it as you like.
You will.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that. I'm very excited. Very excited.
Wow.
So,
I was already
for this year. So we're talking releases. We've done this release. We've got. So I think. So we're definitely, I'm like 99% sure that the 12 scale Batwing on Kickstarter is coming. We're 100% sure we're doing the 1966 Julie Newmar figure, and we're 100% sure we're doing the 1966 Batcave sometime this summer. And yes, Aaron, you joined us late. We've got approval from Linda Carter herself to do the Linda Carter 1970s Wonder Woman. We're already working on that, doing the costume, and of course Poison Ivy. Those are the confirmed releases for this year.
Can you just put up a personalized SKU? Can I order now? I want my order to be for, like, literally, bro. I've been screaming to the heavens for this, bro, and to finally get it. Oh my God, bro! And please add the cape. Like the whole cape went.
Oh yeah. That's a given. That's a given. We're gonna do the season 2 outfit because that's the most iconic, and then you got to have the big cape. We've been talking about doing the robot dog, but that's been shot down.
Please, and when you do it, bro, can we just do a Christmas Eve show? So we can. You should have the pre-order. I just want to feel like it's personalized Christmas for me, bro. Do it. I just want a Christmas show, bro.
Yeah. I really want to have that signature, the Linda Carter signature edition. I mean, come on.
Oh my God, bro. That right there is 100% my most anticipated figure of. I'm a Wonder Woman fan, bro. That's my favorite superhero of all time. So I literally, bro, I have wanted a Linda Carter Wonder Woman. That's my most anticipated figure of all time.
Wow.
Of all time, bro. So definitely, if you do that, I know a lot of people are going to be excited. Question here is that Bat from TDKR in 1/6 scale a possibility?
No, sorry. That would be over 6 feet in wingspan. So I don't see that. That's not shippable, I'm afraid. So talking about Wonder Woman, it's the 70s version, and if anybody has ideas like this, need the skates too. Yeah, the skates makes total sense as an accessory. Give me your ideas.
Bro,
Jazzinc.dioramas.com. Email me, and I'm listening.
Oh, bro.
If you're listening, Eartha Kitt, Catwoman.
If
Julie Newmar sells well, Eartha Kitt is next on the list, of course.
Yes. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. To clarify, separate Tumbler interior cutout to showcase awesome material next to the Tumbler. By the way, Bane comment cost me. Cost me the 2. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go.
So Jeff, if you're part of the Facebook group, I think you are. Your name is very familiar to me. Start ask if there's more people interested in. I mean, because we got the tooling, it would be doable. I just don't think there's enough support. But ask around in the group, and
Jay's an asshole for this. He said, "Bullshit. I've been asking for this Wonder Woman for layout was born. Not sure how that works, but it's true."
Oh man, yeah.
Yo,
he's got you there. He's got you there.
Stupid. Stupid question. Could you consider selling just the rolling chair you have included with the BBS back computer?
I have one of the production test samples here. Yeah, you can just hit me up, Joost at JazzincDioramas.com. It's going to be a crazy week next week with the pre-order launch, so it might take me a while to respond, but I can set you up with that, no problem.
Definitely.
And yeah, so imagine, I mean, if Linda Carter says yes, we're not only getting her signature, but part of the contract is also that. So I've been a bad boy, and we're getting pictures of her signing it. But in the contract, we also put that we wanted a 10-minute interview with her. So if she agrees to that, I'm saying it now, Lael. We're gonna do it here on your show.
Yo.
If she agrees to the 10-minute interview, it's in the contract.
If she agrees,
everybody put it out there in the universe.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Come on, Linda.
Yes.
Come on, Linda.
Yo. If she agrees, oh my God, I'm taking off the entire day. I'm going to the spa the day before. I need to wow, bro. Bro, amazing. Definitely amazing. And Jay can't come. He can't be on the show. Jay will not be on the show. He would not be on it. It depends on how cool he is with me for the next couple of weeks. It depends. If we are cool and he takes back a lot of those comments, and we got to talk about that Anakin. No, I'm just playing. Never mind. I'm just playing. No, bro. He's said, Ninja, what? The Linda Carter? Yes, the Linda Carter, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's go. I am so I got carried away real quick, man. Damn, bro. I would be honored, bro. I would be so honored.
Hey,
man.
Jared, man.
Jared, you just put in a super chat. I don't know if you wanted to say anything, but thank you so much, man.
Yeah. I met Jared 2 summers ago now. Yeah. We had a great day together. It was him and his family, so it was fun. Anyway, shout out to Jared and your kids, and of course your lovely wife.
Yes, man. We got also Webb said he said, yo, just order Penguin Deluxe 2-pack. Let's effing go.
Much. Bro. Man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
He said, I take it all back. I take it all back.
Yeah.
He said, I take it all back. He said, yo, I thought no men allowed with Amazonian men.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry, Nael. He is right. We can't do that. I'm just going to have my wife interview her.
Mitchell, you are not allowed to actually be in the chat or on the show. You're banned if you don't take that comment back, bro. Stop playing. Ethan, I think you just made, like, you did. My entire year, like, literally is made. I am a Linda Carter, bro. Literally, I am a super fan.
Childhood dreams come true.
I am a super fan, bro. Oh my God, that would be amazing. He said, thank you, Joost, for creating such a magnificent piece. Just pre-ordered mine for 1/6 kit. Cannot wait.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You know what? Give it up. Not just, Joost, give it up for you and your wife, man. Again, we say it from the bottom of our hearts, bro. Like, again, you're giving us stuff that we never dreamed we would ever see. And, things that we have wanted, things that other companies haven't taken the liberty of giving us and providing, you guys are doing it in such an amazing fashion. You don't know how many times people come downstairs and they see this Batmobile, bro. Everything, they look at everything. I'm like, every other piece that I have in here, the eye always goes to the 89 because they love it, bro. That's part of people's childhood.
It's so iconic, yeah.
It's so iconic, and it's such an amazing piece. And everything you give us, bro, is just what is this? Confirmed. A diabolical certified insane madman has escaped from Arkham Asylum.
Thanks, man.
Yo,
yeah. So, but it's my pleasure. It's such a cool synergy between the community and us, right? I mean, we've got that niche of the figures that are just too small beans for the big companies. They're fine for us. And then with the feedback from everybody, just listening to that, dialing down the texture on the 1989 Batmobile, doing both the realistic and the animated versions of those Batman, the animated series stuff. And then with so many other ideas too on the 89. Well, we've discussed this ad nauseum. So if just let me keep being that madman, do what what we do, and then we can together make dreams come true for Lael's dreams for sure. If we can get Linda to approve, oh man,
bro, please
put it out there in the universe, like you said, X. It's good.
Put it out there, man. Wes Payne just said, "Yo, what's up? Just ordered everything." Man. He said $1,200 in pre-orders today, bro.
You the man, Wes.
Bro. Wow. It is literally going off. We had like literally 245 people in here watching. We're still building 229 in here watching. A lot of people coming through. Wow. Definitely appreciate that, man. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Too, I wonder what it was like for a sexy lady in these 70s on a TV series. How in depth I want to go. Oh my, he said, "Dag, bro, listen. If you've seen her now, bro, she is just as beautiful as ever. Yeah, always will be. She's an amazing, and she has such a beautiful personality and a good heart. So definitely, man. We got a $2 super chat, Greg H. Possibilities for 1989 or Dark Knight Batcaves.
So for 1989 Batcave, that's on my list of wants as well. So I've been doing a little bit of sketching, and one of the boys you've seen on our team here, Jorrit, has also done a bit of sketching on that. Mm-hmm. We're going to see how the 1966 Batcave goes, because the BVS and Justice League Batcaves is not doing well enough for me. But I do think if 1966 sells a decent amount, like a couple of hundred worldwide, then the 1989 Batcave is the next for me. And then, Dark Knight is, of course, a very popular thing as well. So then that would be on the table too.
Somebody asked a question last night. I'm going to get to these super chats in a minute, but somebody asked a question last night that I wanted to ask as well.
Mm-hmm.
What about, are you interested, or what about any news on like a Batgirl?
1966 Batgirl, right?
1966 Batgirl?
So no news. But I would, if you, I would say that's a matter of time.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 1966 Julie Newmar. You got Eartha Kitt, as discussed. You've got they've done the Joker and all that. So you can do after that. I mean, Batgirl after that does make a lot of sense. But what I really want to do is a 2-pack of Burt Ward and as Robin and as Dick Grayson, and a 2-pack of Bruce Wayne and Batman, and especially since now I have that short line to Burt Ward for the signature edition. I've already had him sign 200 plates for a signature edition Robin figure, because he was already signing plates for the Bat Cycle. So it's just a matter of what order makes most sense, but Batgirl for sure.
Oh
right?
My God, bro. Oh my God. It with the purple. Oh, come on, man. Come on, stop. My money, my emotions this time, bro. My money, my emotions this time. We got my man coming through. He said, how about a die-cast Bat Pod next? Did you consider doing a Bat Pod, or are you just like staying away from that?
I wasn't considering a Bat Pod, but with the diecast Bat Cycle, we've learned a lot, and so it is possible. But they've done a lot of issues and reissues of that Bat Pod, so
and it's still sitting up on Sideshow right now. I mean, they still have it available. So I mean, I don't know.
There got to be. I mean, since there's 10,000 in each run, and they've re-released it a couple of times, there got to be like 30 or 40,000 of these things out there in plastic already.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know, but let's see how the Tumbler goes, because there's like 30,000 of those Hot Toys tumblers out there as well. So who knows, right?
That Tumbler is going to go off. I'm just saying right now, it looks like it's going off already. So it's going to definitely be great. Brother Cousins, I just want to say that I love you, Mr. Rockwell. You're an inspiration. LOL. Thank you, Joost. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. That's what I'm talking about. I wanted to get back, I guess, to the questions that were asked. Chance of a Helen Slater Supergirl. Wow.
I was such a fan. Yeah, I like it.
Wow, that's yeah, that's definitely an idea too. What was that? It was we had the movie canon that asked a question. What was this question? Because it won't let me go all the way back to answer that question. For some reason it's gone and I can't find it. Movie canon, if you are here right now, if you are still here with us, man, definitely please put your question. You don't have to put a super chat in, but ask the question again, because I definitely wanted to go back to that. I don't know if he was talking about the poison ivy or if he was talking about let me see here. I'm trying to see if it lets me go. Because here we go. We go. My guy. He said, update on the Uma Thurman poison ivy.
Right. So Sean is working on that, but Julie Newmar and Linda Carter have higher priority right now. So what he likes to do is go back and forth between the sculpts so that everything it gets a fresh look after a couple of times. So he's still working on that. But so for Uma, we're going to make two versions. The one is spring, the other not completely decided yet, but there's going to be two versions with the two different outfits and two different hairdos. And that one, let's assume that's a release Q3, Q4, maybe if we can combine it with Linda Carter, but it's going to be after the summer. So the releases we know for this year is the 12 scale Batwing on Kickstarter, then the Julie Newmar with the 1966 Batcave somewhere in the summer, then somewhere in the fall. So let's say September, October. It's Linda Carter. If we can get it done sooner, we will. But
October is my birthday month. October 25th is my birthday. Like it literally is. October 25th is my birthday. So if it happens in October, boy, I'm definitely with that. I am with that. Hopefully that answers your question, Movie Canon. If there's any more super chats that I missed questions, I think it was one more that said we would actually get back to
some people asked about Kit. So Universal is really dragging their feet. Same as
the Kit, the Knight Rider. Yes.
So it's we've offered them an ungodly amount as a minimum guarantee, and they've been dragging their feet. And so it's hard to say. Maybe there's another player that's talking to them as well with an even higher amount, but I'm going to keep trying because I really, really, really want that kit, and I want to do it with the figure as well. And the same for James Bond DB5. We were very close to having a deal with the company, but then it got sold to Amazon, and so now that's basically on hold for a while. So
I wonder, because now that you mentioned that, I wonder if any deals for that is, because remember Hot Toys had put out a disclaimer about James Bond as well, but then
figures.
They were just the figures. But even since then, we haven't heard anything since.
No.
So do you think that might be on hold too with this whole acquisition? Do you think that also might be?
Hot Toys is very careful with the way they so I would be very surprised if that's out the window, especially with the amount of money that Hot Toys can offer a company. They're not going to walk away from that. It might slow things down. I don't know, but I'm quite sure the James Bond the whole release is safe. But it's just they're doing the figures. They were very specific about that, and I'm interested in doing the vehicles. So again, we can live next to each other gracefully and gratefully. So no problem.
Yeah, that was Mitchell Lawrence. I got you, brother. Got you, man, as always, man. Appreciate you, bro. As always, we got a super chat. Web Love says, I would be all over a Helen Slater Supergirl. Hey, I'm saying, Joost, here's one thing y'all have to understand about Joost. He ain't leaving no money on the table. So if y'all interested in it, go over there to the Facebook page. Remember, put those ideas out there if you want it. If you haven't already gone over there to the Facebook group, put that. If the more we get for Helen Slater, because it was crazy, because Jay, Brother Cousins, was just talking about Helen Slater a few weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I
It's
remember
out there.
him mentioning Helen Slater, so it's definitely out there, man. He said, "My heart breaks." He said, that breaks my heart. I really want Kit.
Me too. I'm there, Brother Cousin, man. I'm gonna keep pushing. Helen Slater, it's on my radar.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool if we can get Linda Carter and Julie Newmar to sign. Let's talk to Helen Slater as well.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm telling you, listen, Linda, I know you're not watching the show because I'm not even on Zeitgeist right now, but please make it happen. Make it happen. And I guarantee you I will be clean shaved. I will make sure that my therapist is in the background, just giving me a little pep talk, like, yo, you need to just calm down. But yes, definitely, man, this got to happen, man. Look, I'm hoping, like, again, right now, just to kind of reiterate, it's currently up right now, as everybody sees, it is currently right up on Spec Fiction. So if you haven't already placed your orders, you have 2 places where you can actually get these figures, or the figures ain't now the Batmobile, as far as the tumblers, it's over the Yo site on Jazzinc. But when it comes to the figures themselves, you can definitely go over to, oops, I'm sorry, I think I pulled up the wrong thing. You can actually go over here to Spec Fiction. So definitely he has the Penguin, and I think now, is he also doing the animated version as well?
Yeah.
All right, so basically both of them are up. As you can see, yep. So we have the animated, everything is up on Spec Fiction right now as well. And then also, if you go over there to Kit as well, 16 Kit, you can actually pre-order it there as well. And like I told you in the very beginning, if you are looking for the Tumbler, you can find it over there at Jazzinc. You have different versions of it that are actually available as well. So head on over there and get your fix, man. So, man, bro, it's a lot going on for you guys today.
Yeah.
This should definitely be a celebration the whole day. What were you going to say, Press X?
I was gonna say eating good. It's a full meal that we got today. It's a full meal, and there's more on the menu.
Bro,
the menu is
very good.
More on the menu, bro. Like, you seriously surprised me with that Linda Carter. Like, and now that she got I think, like, because. And that's the curious part, which I'm not complaining, and I'm not even going to ask because I don't know who's listening who might try to leak the information. I'm just going to say, good job, good job that you got it, because it's like, yo, like, it's been on everybody's mind for years as to when something like that would come, and to know now we get the comic.
Literally,
I mean,
talking about it for years.
They've been talking about it for years, man.
And why? I mean, if I look at the numbers for Catwoman now, Hot Toys could have easily done this. I don't understand it. And same for Wonder Woman. I know. So it doesn't make sense. I don't know, but I'm happy. I'm very happy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you yeah. There should
You're
be like a
happy.
level
I'm
of
happy.
Yeah.
You're happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're happy. Yes.
bro. That's it. Like, I don't know. Again, it's we can't say but so much, why people or why things happen the way they do, but it happens for good reason. But yeah, like, I mean, I'm glad, if anything, you definitely do deserve to have that license, because it makes the most sense. I mean, come on, bro. This right here,
that's it. That's the look we're going for. That outfit.
Absolutely.
Do you see this? Like, are you insane? Like, this right here. Wow, man. Like, everything. Now, here's the thing. Like, my question is, and when we think about this and when we talk about it, are you going to treat this the same way you treated Catwoman with different expressions?
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Oh my!
And we're going to do a custom body for this, of course. So,
just breathe, Lael. Just breathe. Just breathe. just breathe. Now enter your credit card information. Just breathe. That's right.
He said, just
That expiration date.
No.
Security code. Yeah.
Just go,
Security code. Uh-huh.
just
Yeah.
go enter it in,
All
bro.
right. Now,
Like,
now hit purchase.
wow. Like,
This is it. This is we gotta. I'm envisioning this exact pose for the picture on the pre-order page. So,
bro, yes, like
Yeah.
that is needed. Like, it definitely is needed. Like, there were so many different looks that we got, but this is the most iconic look
Yeah.
in general. So to get this, bro, is a
Yeah.
dream, an official dream come true, bro. Like the boots, the suit, everything.
the cape, the expressions, roller skates I've heard today, so that's added to the list. Yeah.
Roller skates. Didn't she have? Oh man, you got to give us this expression right here, bro. Like this right here. I mean, listen, bro. Come on, look at that. That's Linda Carter.
Oh,
That's Linda Carter, bro. Like, we need this. It's man. I'm telling you, there's so much that can go into this that just makes a hell of a lot of sense, man. But I'm just,
send me that picture. I love that expression. I'll send it to Sean.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll definitely send it to you, bro. Because yes, that man. Listen, yeah, I am so excited, man. You have literally made my day. Like, and I know you made a whole bunch of people's day, especially Jay's. He says simply beautiful. Simply beautiful, bro. Jay is. Who do we get, man? I am. Anything else you want the people to know, man? Why are you here?
No, I really appreciate the support. It's this is such. I always look forward to these streams, man. It's just such a buzz. I'm glad it's not later in the evening because I won't be able to sleep for hours.
Yeah.
So as long as people keep showing up, that means we can keep doing what we're doing. And there's so many cool ideas, right? I mean, Helen Slater. I'm going to be watching that tonight, the Supergirl movie. So and great ideas. Eartha Kitt, I didn't forget. 2022, Zoe Kravitz.
Nelson was like, "Can we get this?" He said, "Can we get Invisible Jet for 70s Wonder Woman?"
Well, you're laughing. You're laughing, but I don't know. Maybe it was Andy Doggy Doc or it was Sean. Somebody showed me a picture of something in plexiglass that was actually doable. I kid you not, man.
That you can make it look like an invisible.
Yeah, like it's like sort of transparent. Yeah, it was. So anyway, but to conclude, thank you so much for spending. Oh my God, 2 hours with us.
2 hours, bro.
Press
2 hours on this
Press
show.
X. It's thank you for being here. It was nice to meet you, and thank you for helping my friend Lael stay calm, put in his credit card information.
That was the funny. He was like, "Stay calm, breathe. Now put your credit card information." Bro,
thank you so much, everybody.
Bro, definitely. Everybody, remember again. I cannot reiterate this much. If you want stuff to happen, again, put your money where your mouth is. Support this stuff like this, because if you do, we get more opportunities to have more. If you have ideas, head on over to the Jazzinc on Facebook. Put your ideas there. Figurecraft, I'm not talking to you the rest of the day for that last comment. I'm not talking to you the rest of the day. But other than that, make sure that you're pre-ordered. I think it's been a success so far. You got people that are ordering 3, the animated, like, people are really, 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 really hyped right now, man. So definitely, I can't thank you enough. And everybody out there in the chat who participated, you sent in your questions. Thank you for that, man. X, as always, bro, it's a pleasure having you here, brother.
Thank you for having me here, and thank you for letting me hang out with Joost and throw out all of my wildest dreams and have him actually make them a reality, which I definitely appreciate. Joost, what you do so well, and I appreciate anyone who has the level of passion and commitment that you bring to this. I think all the collectors appreciate that. So thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes. And you're a lovely wife,
My
man.
pleasure.
Tell her, like, from the bottom of our hearts, man, we do thank her. We respect her for everything that she actually does. She is the machine that keeps everything together.
Yes.
And man, tell her we said thank you. And appreciate it, man. I'm looking forward to what's going to actually happen here. Linda Bruh. I can't. I can go upstairs and eat now. Just sit down and eat my food, and I can actually watch the 70s TV show because it's available on HBO Max. So I'm
nice.
definitely gonna be doing that. But definitely, man, thank you so much for being here. Everybody out there, thank you for tuning in. Next event, you already know. As soon as it comes up, you'll let me know. So hopefully we'll know in December or whenever it'll happen, or whenever it's supposed to happen. Or no, not December, but October. If it happens, let us know. And we'll be ready for it. As a matter of fact, I'm creating a thumbnail now. I don't give a damn. I'm putting it out there. I'm creating the thumbnail now. I'm gonna have it prepped. So when you say it's a go, I would be like, it is already ready. So let's go, man. I'm ready for it. I'm definitely ready for it. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. Everybody out there, we'll see you later. And keep on ordering. Keep on ordering, man. Definitely keep on doing it. We'll see you later. We out.